Hello everyone and welcome to the lecture on AWS Secrets Manager. So this lecture will contain all these topics. What is AWS Secrets Manager? What Secrets Manager does? How AWS Secrets Manager stores a secret? How AWS Secrets Manager retrieves a secret? Rotating a secret? Deletion lifecycle? Architecture, components and the staging label model? The 4-step Lambda rotation process? Secrets Manager rotation strategies? Encryption at rest through envelope encryption? Cross-region replication for disaster recovery, Secrets Manager versus Parameter Store. So first topic, what is AWS Secrets Manager? AWS Secrets Manager is the purpose-built AWS service for storing, rotating, and retrieving credentials such as database passwords, API keys, and OAuth tokens throughout their lifecycle. It eliminates hard-coded credentials in application source code, automates credential rotation on configurable schedules, and encrypts every secret at rest using AWS KMS. So what exactly Secrets Manager does? Applications need credentials to connect to databases and services, but embedding them in code, config files, or environment variables create a security risk. Instead of storing credentials in code, applications make runtime API calls to Secrets Manager to retrieve secrets dynamically. Secrets Manager handles the full lifecycle of a secret, including creation, storage, retrieval, rotation, and deletion as a fully managed service. It solves 4 core problems: hard-coded credentials that survive in version control, manual rotation that teams neglect, credential sprawl across environments, and the operational burden of coordinating password changes. It decouples the credential lifecycle from application deployment, so rotating a DB password requires 0 code changes to your application. So what Secrets Manager is not for? So first one is AWS credentials like access keys, secret keys, and STS temporary credentials belong in IAM. The best practice is to use IAM roles instead of long-term credentials. Encryption keys like customer managed CMK keys and data encryption keys belong in key management service. KMS also handles auto key rotation. SSH keys use EC2 Instance Connect, which provides ephemeral keys for SSH access through the browser or CLI. TLS certificates like public SSL TLS certificates and private certificate authority use AWS Certificate Manager. ACM also handles auto renewal of certificates. Secrets Manager handles everything else: database credentials, API keys, OAuth tokens, and arbitrary sensitive key value data. It also provides auto rotation for these secrets. Third topic, how AWS Secrets Manager stores a secret. So when you call create secret, you provide the secret value, which is up to 65,536 bytes, typically JSON key value pairs. You choose a KMS encryption key and optionally configure rotation, replication, tags, and a resource policy. Secrets Manager encrypts the value using envelope encryption. It calls KMS generate data key for a 256-bit AES data key and encrypts the secret value with that data key outside of KMS, then discards the plaintext key from the memory. The encrypted data key is stored alongside the encrypted secret value. A new secret version is created with the staging label AWS current. The secret receives an ARN in the format which is ARN AWS Secrets Manager followed by region, account ID, secret name, and 6 random characters. Those 6 random characters ensures ARN uniqueness. If you delete and recreate a secret with the same name, the new ARN will differ, and this prevents unintended access inheritance. Fourth topic, how AWS Secrets Manager retrieves a secret. So applications call get secret value by name or ARN to retrieve a secret. Secrets Manager decrypts the secret by sending the encrypted data key to KMS, using the returned plaintext data key to decrypt the secret value, then transmitting it over TLS to the caller. By default, the AWS current version is returned. You can request specific versions by version ID or version stage, such as AWS previous. The secret value is never returned to persistent storage during retrieval. The plaintext data key exists only in memory and is discarded after use. Next topic is rotating a secret. Rotation updates both the secret value in Secrets Manager and the corresponding credential in the target service like database, API, etc. 3 rotation models exist. First one is managed rotation. The AWS service handles everything. No Lambda is required in this case. This is available for RDS and Aurora managed credentials. Next one is managed external rotation. This is partner managed secrets. And last one is Lambda based rotation. So you deploy a rotation function with custom logic. Rotation can run as frequently as every 4 hours via cron or rate expressions. Sixth topic is deletion lifecycle. Delete secret does not immediately destroy the secret. It schedules deletion with a recovery window of 7 to 30 days with a default of 30 days. During the recovery window, the secret value is inaccessible. You can cancel the scheduled deletion by calling restore secret. Permanent deletion occurs after the recovery window expires. You can also use force delete without recovery to bypass the recovery window and delete immediately with no safety net. For replicated secrets, there is a strict order. You must delete all replicas first, and the primary secret is deleted last. Seventh topic is architecture, components, and the staging label model. So, secret structure. Every secret comprises 2 layers. First one, secret metadata includes the Amazon resource name, description, tags, resource policy, KMS key ARN, rotation configuration, replication status, and timestamps like created, last changed, last accessed, and last rotated. Secret value is the encrypted sensitive data, a string or binary blob, recommended as JSON key value pairs for database credentials. Next one is versions and staging labels. So, Secrets Manager does not maintain a linear version history. Instead, it tracks versions through the staging labels, the mechanism that makes rotation safe and atomic. 3 AWS managed labels control the lifecycle. So, first one is AWS current. Its purpose is the active production version. It always exists on exactly one version and is written by default on get secret value. AWS previous. So, its purpose is the last known good version. It is automatically assigned to the old AWS current after rotation. It enables rollback. And AWS pending. So, its purpose is the in progress rotation version. It is applied during rotation and removed when rotation completes successfully. Next, some label constraints. So, 2 versions cannot share the same label, but a single version can carry multiple labels. You can attach up to 20 labels, including custom labels per secret. Unlabeled versions are considered deprecated and automatically cleaned up. 8th topic is the 4-step Lambda rotation process. So, when using Lambda based rotation, Secrets Manager invokes the function 4 times sequentially, each with a different step parameter. Step 1, create secret. Generates a new credential value via get random password. Then stores it in Secrets Manager with the staging label AWS pending. The new password exists in Secrets Manager but has not been applied to the database yet. Step 2, set secret. This retrieves the AWS pending version, connects to the database, and changes the credential to match the new value. Security checks verify that AWS current credentials are still valid and that both versions target the same resource. Step 3, test secret. So this will attempt to authenticate against the database using the AWS pending credentials. And this will result in confirmation. So this confirms the new credentials work before finalizing the rotation. Step 4. Finish secret. So this calls the update secret version stage to move the AWS current label to the new version and remove AWS pending. Secrets Manager automatically assigns AWS previous to the old version. If AWS pending is removed prematurely or the function errors, Secrets Manager interprets rotation as failed. Ninth topic is Secrets Manager rotation strategies. So first one is single user rotation. This update one user's password in place. It is the simplest strategy suitable for most workloads. A brief window exists where the password has changed in the database, but the secret has not yet been updated. And this you can mitigate with retry logic. Open database connections are not dropped during rotation. Next strategy is alternating users rotation. This maintains two database users within one secret. So this is I'm talking about database having one user or two user strategy. So this is next one is alternating user where two users are involved. So on first rotation, the function clones the original user. Each subsequent rotation alternates which user's password changes. So this provides higher availability because one user always has valid credentials. It requires a separate super user /admin secret with clone privileges. So one critical exam fact, Amazon RDS proxy does not support the alternating users strategy. If the original user's permission change, the clone must be updated separately. 10th topic is encryption at rest through envelope encryption. Secrets Manager uses envelope encryption exclusively with symmetric KMS keys. So value isolation, it never sends the secret value to KMS. Instead, KMS generates and encrypts a data key. Secrets Manager uses the plaintext data key to encrypt the secret value, then discards the plaintext key. A unique data key is generated every time the secret value changes. Only the secret value, which is secret string or secret binary, is encrypted. Metadata like name, description, tags, and rotation settings are not encrypted. So KMS options. So two KMS key options exist while encrypting your Secrets Manager value. So first one is AWS managed key. The AWS managed key, which has this particular prefix AWS/Secrets Manager, is created automatically and costs nothing extra, but cannot be used for cross-account access. So this will be there by default as soon as you use Secrets Manager secrets. Then you can have customer managed key. A customer managed key is required for cross-account scenarios, custom key policies, or KMS level audit trails. Key rotation. So when you change encryption keys, Secrets Manager re-encrypts AWS current, AWS pending, and AWS previous versions with the new key. Encryption context. Secrets Manager includes encryption context in KMS calls containing secret ARN and secret version ID, which you can use in KMS key policy conditions for fine-grained access control. 11th topic is cross-region replication for disaster recovery. Secrets Manager replicates secrets to multiple AWS regions as read-only replicas linked to a primary. The encrypted value, tags, and resource policies all propagate to the replicas. When rotation occurs on the primary, the new value automatically syncs to all replicas. No per region rotation management is required. KMS keys. So each replica can use a different KMS key. This must exist in the replicas region. So promotion. So replicas can be promoted to standalone secrets, after which they support independent replication. Region support. So replication works across all enabled commercial regions, but not between commercial and specialized regions like Gulf Cloud or AWS China. And last topic is Secrets Manager versus Parameter Store. So encryption. Secrets Manager always encrypts every secret, which is mandatory. Parameter Store encryption is optional, so only secure string type will use KMS for encrypting the string value. Built-in rotation. So Secrets Manager supports built-in rotation via Lambda-based and managed rotation. Parameter Store does not have built-in rotation and require custom implementation. Native DB rotation. So Secrets Manager natively supports rotation for RDS, Aurora, Redshift, and Document DB. Parameter Store does not have this feature. Cross-region replication. Secrets Manager has built-in cross-region replication. Parameter Store does not support cross-region replication. Resource policies. Secrets Manager supports resource policies. Parameter Store does not support resource policies. Random password generation. Secrets Manager supports random password generation via get random password. Parameter Store does not have this feature. Free tier. So Secrets Manager has no free tier, only a 30-day trial. Parameter Store has a free tier for standard parameters. Hierarchical naming. Secrets Manager uses tags for organization. Parameter Store supports native path-based hierarchy. Multiple active versions. So Secrets Manager supports multiple active versions via staging labels. Parameter Store has only one active version. And that's all. Thanks for watching.